Welcome to Fernando Gutiérrez. I'm so pleased to see you again, Fernando. Last time we were together was here in Verona when you were judging our top award for Fedrigoni a few years ago, and you also designed our logo that we still have with us. How is life in London, Fernando?
Well, life is
a bit secluded, but like all of us.
A bit secluded and a bit surreal, and you know, we've just got to get over it and be strong. Try and be as strong as possible.
Yeah.
But you know, on my part, I'm busy and still managing to work. So.
Yeah, graphic designers are like samurais, so maybe they even relish a little bit of peace and quiet, and that's your usual way of working anyway.
Yeah, that's right. We're lucky like that.
Yeah. Are you working at any book project at the moment, or packaging, or what is keeping you?
I mean, I work, I've always had a strong tie with editorial design. So at the moment I'm working on quite a big monograph for a well-known architect. That's taking up a lot of my time. And also I'm working for a Venezuelan artist that passed away on a retrospective of his work, contemporary artist.
And is the architectural book something pretty monumental?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, I mean,
is it
really good? I mean, for a graphic designer, I think editorial design is a very nice base to work from and build on with other projects. I mean, I'm involved in signage as well. I'm doing a signage for a winery in Spain, packaging for a winery in Portugal, in Porto, called Bossas.
Oh.
And then I have a very strong relationship with the Prado Museum, where I help them on different types of projects.
So that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah. So we've just our link, really, our physical link between me in Verona and you up in London at the moment is just this big brick that I've sent you, and I don't know if you got it, but it's pretty substantial.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if that's going to, what's your take when you've got it in your hands? Is it something easy to maneuver? Is it easy to find your way around this?
Yeah, I mean, it's very nicely thought through. I mean, it splits up nicely into the three parts, and for being something so big, I love the way it all breaks down and it's manageable. It's been really well thought through, so congratulations on doing a very nice product. I think all designers will relate to this and find this incredibly useful. It's brilliant just to flick through the range.
Thank you.
And really feel it. So. No, it's a lovely box to have, and nice to have on this. It looks good on the shelf just in its own right. So.
Exactly. So it's a sculpture and it's a tool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think everyone would love to have this.
I'm glad you find it beautiful and useful. How do you usually choose a paper, Fernando? Do you when you approach a project, do you got a paper in your head already, or you've got a short list of stuff in your head? Or do you just go to your favorite shelf and try to dig out stuff? I mean, is it your memory that guides you, or is it your senses and touch and you've got to have?
You always have in the back of your mind. You have the standard papers that always work well for you. So you have a preference, and that's very personal. You know, your uncoated papers, your coated papers, color also, but that's more varied. And every job is so different, and you learn on every job. I discover new things, and however much experience you have, really every situation is so different.
Requires a different paper companion in a way.
Yeah, you can't really stick. It's not a formula in that respect. You've got things that you can fall back on that you know, but you build on those as well. So
So you've got your loyal friends. You've got your loyal friends, and then you've got new discoveries every now and then.
That's right. They're guests, but they're perfect for that job. You choose them because of they're specific to the feel. So there's all the design, all that hard work at the beginning of thinking, and then making it work, and getting all the content, making the client getting to the point where the client also is happy with it, signs it off.
When you go to the client, do you present him a couple of alternatives for the materials that you've chosen, or do you say you really should go for this?
No, they have. It's interesting that a lot of them have. They really enjoy the paper side of it. There's people that I have one client that is an absolute freak of paper. He loves paper. He loves paper, and he's so.
It's not that eccentric.
So, no. Yeah, But when it's someone that you've realized, he just came to me. He loves books, so. Of course, he has a deep sort of relationship with paper, and he's brilliant to work with. I think every job I've done with him has been special, but it also comes from his passion for paper, I'm sure, because of the conversations we have.
So he challenges you back on the choices.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. I'd like to be a fly on the wall when you guys meet.
Yeah. So, and then there's other clients that really trust you, and in the end, you're just making something that looks good, people love and feel good about it, or that it just all comes together beautifully on printing, and then the paper, everything all those things are the ingredients that come together. The end result is so important.
It's beautiful because you do, these, really memorable, pieces of work, be it, labels, be it signage, be it books and packaging projects. And yet, people cannot find a lot about your works online. So we really have to, this rare chance to, to talk to you and see from your word, know about how you relate to these things. And it would be fabulous, to just, we'll ask you for an atlas of where we find, in the various parts of Europe and the world, things that we can, get and buy and assemble on a table, and we'll do your live experience of Fernando's objects.
Okay. That sounds good.
What do you keep at hand in your studio? What's the closest thing on your desk that you have? Is it, a sketchbook, or is it, your monitor?
It's my books. I'm surrounded by books. It doesn't look like it, but they're all behind. They're all in front of. Behind is, they're all up here in front of me, and on the side there. But the books. But want something specific. Paper is important. I'm surrounded by. I do have a lot of good paper. I do like to have the samples around me as well. So paper, cloth samples, and all those things are very near to me. They're very near to hand. Sketchbook, obviously. The things that I've got near to hand, are my direct reference things.
So that helps your creative process?
Yeah, definitely that helps. Yeah, once you get the idea, then how you add value to it, basically.
It's fun. It's fun to imagine the objects around you by you looking at all of them. We can imagine you surrounded by platoons of books. But if you want to know, good binders for your monumental book with 900 pages, let us know. We can point you towards a few.
Yeah, sure. No, binding is very important as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Fernando, for being with us today. And I look forward to talking to you tomorrow more extensively.
It'd be a pleasure.
Ciao.